pwede pumunta. My expectation is by tomorrow, no, natapos na lang yung preparations for going. And I actually asked a few minutes ago, bakit ang dami na nakakapunta kung hindi pa ako makapunta doon. So they promised me that by tomorrow I can go.
Sir, good evening po. Isay Reyes po from GMA7. Sir, ano po yung measures na ginagawa or plano pong gawin ng pamahalaan with regards to the severely devastated towns or provinces po ng Typhoon Yolanda? Meron po bang ano po yung tulong or reconstruction po na ginagawa natin as of the moment po?
Well, yung first priority has to be yung getting the necessary data, no? Maraming areas na walang power. Yung walang power, let me explain that. Siyempre, dami tayo transmission towers affected. Pati yung Luzon and Visayas are already interconnected sa kuryente. Na-damage rin yung interconnection. No? And so, first priority is restoration of power and communications. Okay? So, yung all agencies of government that you can see arrayed before you, no? For instance, I can go through the list. No? DPWH will be clearing a lot of the roads to facilitate the relief efforts. No? Yung DSWD, yung katulong rin ng DA, amongst others, NFA in particular, full blast yung repacking operations. Meron pre-position yung ating relief even for the areas na hindi actually tinamaan dito in preparation. So, medyo massive yung nangyari, for instance, in Tacloban. So, yung ating mga C-130s, ating mga barko, talagang lumalagari, no? Na madala yung relief supplies together with the Red Cross also, and also personnel na necessary, no? Ngayon yung steps na gagawin, the report is marami yung light materials na bahay na totally damaged, no? So immediately in coordination with the various LGUs, mag-identify sila ng lupa, magko-construct ang DPWH ng temporary shelters in the form of bunk houses para may house ka lahat to. In connection with that, yung DOH is assessing yung mga health risks, no? Kung may kulang ba na tubig, yung tubig ba polluted dahil yung may mga deaths, di ba? Yung upper respiratory infections, diarrhea, and the injuries that have to be treated right away, no? So, DOH, again, hampered ng konti because of the lack of communications. But in the areas na na-restore na yung power at communications, at nakahanda na naman lahat nito mga entities na to beforehand, yung augmentation ang kailangan nating makuha. In data, yung need for augmentation ang kailangan nating malikom na impormasyon. At yung isa sa mga priorities. May I just cite also even the BFP, no? Yung siguro, ang pinaka-essential dito, DOST was saying na hindi optimal ang weather and actually dangerous, especially for helicopters. But to the credit of our men in uniform, no, in the Air Force helicopters have been flying, conducting yung aerial surveys and also delivering relief to areas that are presently inaccessible.
Sir, sa last tally po kasi na nakuha po ng media, ang official po ay 4 pa lang po as of 6 a.m. po yung number po ng casualties and 7 po yung injured. Ano po sir yung tinitignan natin na number po as of this time? And then sir, kino-consider po ba natin na Tacloban po talaga yung severely hit or the most hit dahil halos daw po mabura sa mapa yung Tacloban?
Well, dapat naman tayo siguro mag-caution ng huwag naman natin sabihin na bura. No? Ulitin ko, nireport sa atin yung for Rojas City, Kalibo, and Tacloban, yung light materials na houses at talaga severely affected. They were initially stating excuse me, 90%. Pero yung 90% is yung parang minsanang survey. At saka baka naman yung nakikita lang nila. Kulangan ng power. Even the governors have been going to various areas within their provinces. Hindi natin masasabi na nakompleto ng tally. Yung sa casualties, we think it will be substantially more. We're not prepared to say how much more at this point in time because that also is being collated at this time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Isay. Next, JC Kaininan, Sunstar Manila.
Magandang gabi po, Mr. President. Is the international community already pledged for humanitarian aid?
Pagka hindi ko nag-offer na Israel, nag-offer rin ng, if I can recover specifically, Secretary Del Rosario tells us na teams actually personnel ang inaalok ng Israel. Okay. The Israeli ambassador called. They are offering assistance in this calamity. They can send rescue teams, humanitarian missions, medical emergency missions. We understand that the ambassador was relaying direct instructions from Prime Minister Netanyahu. Secretary Ona informs us na merong mobile hospital from New Zealand that inoffer na rin sa atin, which will add to our own mobile hospital. There are other countries that have already pledged both personnel, equipment, and assistance to this.
Then, follow-up na po, sir. Sir, saan po kukunin yung funding po para po, nagagastosin po para sa nangyari pong dilubyong ito, sir?
Well, yung binabanata na calamity fund, contingency fund, lahat ng mga lump sum funds, kasama na yung presidential social fund, pwede rin kunin yan. Yung calamity at saka contingency has roughly about $1 billion pesos. No, still in it. Presidential Social Fund, roughly about 6 billion. No. Tapos meron na ring funding, yung quick response funds called QRF by the various agencies, DPWH, DSWD, etc.
Okay po, sir. Salamat po, sir.
Well, just to, pero ganda na rin tanong mo, no? I'd like to assure everybody, marami tayong sakunan dumaan ngayon, both man-made and natural. At there's something like 16 billion in savings identified na can assist this. And yung sa reconstruction phase naman, most of that will occur next year, wherein the new budget hopefully will have been approved and there will be new funding for the rehabilitation. Ang nire-report kanina, for instance, sa infrastructure on roads, karamihan impossible dahil fallen trees tsaka yung fallen electric posts. No? Wala naman nire-report na damage to yung bridges and roads at the present time. So, the bulk of DPWH's work is clearing. Okay, so, sorry kung makulit tayo dito, ulitin lang natin. May mga ibang, meron kasing, this is ang LGU, nag-report si Secretary Rojas, yung mga tao ron naglalakad na parang tuliro at hilo. No? So, yung gusto natin i-assure lahat na may kapasidad at kakayahan ng gobyerno tugunan yung mga pangunahing pangangailangan ngayon at yung pangangailangan pagkatapos nito. And sama ko na rin pala, sabi ng DOST, DNR, na parang itong event ng Yolanda tapos na.
Okay, thank you, GC. Huling tanong, Joel Ginto.
Mr. President, sir, you described the situation in Tacloban as massive. Sir, what was the report to you from the ground?
Well, yung number one report from this morning, no, Secretary Gasmin and Rojas were both in Tacloban. It took them hours to traverse mere kilometers. No? Parang to the airport was about 12 kilometers. Yung una, parang nakaabot sila ng 8. No, hindi ba nakompleto yung 12? Yun yung unang report. Maraming araw debris na nabablock yung mga roads. May certain areas na accessible ngayon motorcycles na. And the motorcycles will not be sufficient to bring in the relief. No? So, ang instruction sa atin dito, mag-focus. No? Ano ba itong mga main arteries na siyang pangunahing kailangan mabuksan para hindi ma-impede yung delivery ng ating relief, ng ating medical assistance. Ulitin ko lang, no? Lahat ng LGUs, ang first responder, sila in place already. Excuse me, national government comes in, no, to replenish and to augment whatever the LGUs lack. Pero para makaabot tayo dito in all areas, no? Alam naman niyo, yung inepektuhan ng Yolanda, yung dinaanan niya, mga 600 kilometers yung diameter na kailangan natin batin. Towards that end, may nag-draw up ng list, ito yung list actually, nag-draw up ang DOST ng actual, parang binalikan yung actual track ni Yolanda at ang instructions manigurado na none of this, ito yung parang logically ma-assume mo ang pinaka-apektado. No? Nakausap na ba natin ang mga concerned officials? It was the first instruction. Okay. So, yung, balikan ko lang yung Tacloban, yung hesitant lang ako, pero parang hindi ganun ka-prepared. Sabihin na natin, no? Compared to other areas. At I would siguro reserve comments muna at this point in time. hanggang mas makumpleto natin yung datos. Ulit, no? Yung kailangan mo ng impormasyon magmumula sa komunikasyon, yung komunikasyon down, yung mga ginagamit natin kanina para makausap yung ating mga kalihim, satellite phone, si satellite phone rin at some point in time kailangan rin natin i-recharge. No? So, there are actually 4 cabinet secretaries present already in the region. Secretaries Gasmin, Rojas, Soliman, and Petilla. And again, parang I think you can discern ano ba yung kanya-kanyang functions and it is being attended to. Okay?
Sir, would you say that Tacloban was the worst hit by this?
Mahirap pag-assess dahil di ba, kulang pa yung datos na nakukuha natin. Kasi ulitin ko lang na kunyari nung kanina umaga nung kausap ng ating mga kasamahan, si Governor Tanco ng Capiz, ang kaya lang niya ma-report basically sa Kapitolyo at yung paligid ng Rojas City. Okay. So, yung hinahanap si Governor ng Palawan, nakausap rin, nasa tinignan yung Busuanga at saka Patikoron, di ba? Si Governor Davide, nakausap ko rin kanina, patungo siya sa norte ng Cebu. Lahat naman sila nag-a-assess, no? Sa lahat itong mga lugar na tinamaan ng Yolanda.
Sir, last question. Ano yung pinaka-kailangan, sir, na supplies dun sa affected areas? Kasi kaninang umaga merong report na kailangan daw po ng at least 100 body bags in Tacloban alone.
Well, yung mga pinakakailangan natin siguro asikasuhin yung buhay. No? So, pagkain, tubig, at saka yung sisilungan. Di ba, pag yung wala sinusilungan, exposed to the elements, magkakasakit, ayaw naman natin dumami pa casualties dito. So, actually, the last instructions to this meeting was, nalagpasan natin yung hagupit ng bagyo, tragedy naman kung yung post, doon tayo talaga pumalpak. No? Medyo maraming communities, maraming LGUs, in fairness to them, that actually were going around their communities, preparing their people, and resulted in, di ba, parang yung initial reports were very little casualties. However, I have to emphasize, most, no? Parang initially, may mga questions ako that hindi all. At yung hindi all, we'll have to explain. You were given, you had all the data needed. No? And as you know, any casualty is an issue with me.
Okay, thank you Mr. President at maraming salamat sa mga kasama sa media. Magandang gabi po.
Thank you.
Noynoy Aquino, tungkol pa rin sa pinakahuling update sa naging paghagupit ng Super Typhoon Yolanda. Ayon sa Pangulo, posibleng bukas ay magtungo na siya sa Leyte. Iniaayos na raw po sa ngayon ang mga detalye ng kanyang pagbiyahe. Sabi ng Pangulo, ang pinaka-prioridad ngayon ng gobyerno ay ang maibalik ang supply ng kuryente at maiayos ang linya ng komunikasyon, lalo na dun sa mga nahagupit nga po ng bagyong Yolanda. Ang DPWH daw ay doble kayod na rin para malinis ang mga daan para mas mapabilis ang pagdadala ng mga tulong sa mga naapektuhang lugar. Magpapadala rin ng augmentation ng mga doktor ang Department of Health para tutukan ang mga medical needs ng mga nasa lanta nating mga kababayan. Ang bansang Israel daw po ay nagpaabot na rin ng kanilang tulong na magpapadala ng mga rescue team para tumulong sa ating otoridad. Ang New Zealand naman ay magbibigay rin ng kanilang mobile hospital para naman i-augment yung mga itong mga kagamitan ng DOH. Sa ngayon po ay nasa Leyte ang mga kalihim ng Department of National Defense, DSWD, Department of Energy at si DILG Secretary Mar Rojas. Ang pinakakailangan daw po doon ayon sa Pangulo ay pagkain, tubig at masisilungan. Sa ngayon, ayaw pong kumpirmahin ng Pangulo kung ilan na ba ang running tally ng mga nasawi sa naging paghagupit nga ng bagyong Yolanda.